So I turned 22 on December 4th, 2016. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, the weekend, my little birthday weekend was, you know, it was pretty lit. It was pretty nice. I went out with some friends. I also had an opportunity to hang out with my family, and it was really, really nice. It was lit, you know, in my own, you know, terms, you know. But turning 22 feels like nothing. Nothing at all. And I know. But still at the same time, I feel like I have limited myself so fucking much, and I've made some really bad decisions, and I've put myself in different situations that, you know, led to other situations, and I feel like I haven't really accomplished much. And even though I'm 22 and next year I'll be 23, and people may say that's still, you know, you're still young and you still have a long life to live and stuff, I really feel like I'm running out of time, and I feel like I'm just failing, and I'm just here. If we go back to being 18 in high school, you know, walking across that stage, you know, the thoughts that were going in my mind, you know, if I was to give a speech at my high school graduation, it would probably go something like this. I'm gonna let you finish, you know, but we fucking made it. Like, I'm so, like, shocked that we all fucking made it. Like, seriously, how the fuck did all of us make it? Some of us don't belong here, I'm just saying. I just want to let you guys know that these 4 years has been the worst fucking years of my fucking life. I hate every single one of you guys out there. You all made my life a living hell. I hope you all rot in hell, because that's where all of you guys belong. You guys are like the worst human beings I've ever met in my whole fucking life. You all can just, you know, go suck like a really big cock and just deep throat that shit, all right? I know you all think that you're gonna move out of your parents' house, but newsflash, you're not. You're gonna be sitting there for the rest of your lives, and I am gonna be Do you know what that means? Shmoney. To all you motherfucking niggas out there who ain't noticed this beauty right here, who just passed all of this by, best believe when we leave this motherfucking building today, all you guys, I'm gonna be stunting on y'all, and y'all gonna be wanting all of this. And not to mention all you queetas out there. I don't know what it is about the queetas, but they are total bitches, hating ass bitches. But one queeta in particular, I see her chair is empty this morning. You made my life a fucking miserable place to live. It was like the start of it all, you know. I absolutely hate you. I'm guessing you're not here this morning because you just could not, you know, you couldn't face me this morning. But
cancer.
What?
She has cancer, you idiot.
Huh? Oh, 2013. But I feel like it's just so fucking amazing where I am right now. Like, I couldn't have even imagined being in this spot in my life right now. I really thought, you know, things were gonna take off after graduation, and I'll have a better understanding about who I am and where I'm going or what I need to be doing, and I would be accomplishing so much. And, you know, I thought 21, you know, would be the year, you know, legal. Now you can drink, and it would be the year to, you know, explore things and accomplished a lot of things. And I mean, yeah, I explored.
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe, and I'm admitting it. I won't take it back, cause I did this shit
Sexually. 21, I you know, messed around with 2 dudes, one of which I actually started to really like, and then, you know, I embarrassed myself and sent one of those, it wasn't a nude pic, but it was a pic of me in some underwear, and after that, like, never heard from him again. And then got myself a fuck buddy, and I was in and out of jobs. I still don't have a stable job to this day. And also just watching everybody else live their lives and accomplish so much, get into relationships, committed relationships, watching people seem so sure about themselves that, you know, I was at a point where I couldn't take it, and I had to sometimes just remove myself from social media. Like, don't even look at it for like weeks, because I couldn't stand it. It would just make me feel so much worse about myself, because it seems like everybody has it all figured out and everybody's really, really happy with their lives and what they're doing, and they know who they are. So sometimes I had to take a break. And 21, you know, 21, I dealt with a lot of depression and a lot of anxiety and a lot of moments where I felt like I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. You know, nobody would care. I'm a failure. I'm just a waste of space. And I thought about suicide a lot when I was in high school, even up all the way up to elementary. And I would, even in high school, you know, I wanted to kill myself, but also I was scared of killing myself. Like, I would overdose on like medications that's up in my kitchen, like in the cabinets, things that probably would just make you sick, which that's all it did. It just made me sick and like really, really sleepy, thinking that I was doing something. You know, I did think about it a lot, but never to this extent. I've never felt the feeling of like, shit, I'm going to kill myself so strongly until 2016. I don't know, like I really thought this was going to be my year, and it wasn't. And I don't know, I think I felt the most unsure, the most, like, I felt so much loneliness and unhappiness in this year, so much more than other years before. And I really, really, plenty of times, there would be times like these period of times, like a long period of times, where I just felt like killing myself. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it. Like, I was getting scared for myself, because like, I'm gonna do it, and there's no stopping it. Like, I feel it. Like, I feel it so much. And I would wake up every morning and be like, damn, like, I'm up again. Like, shit. Like, another fucking day. Another day to face. Another day to realize that you're still a failure and you haven't made anything of yourself. And I mean, today's a little bit of my better days. I don't feel as strong, but I still feel, at the age of 22 right now, I still feel like such a failure, and as if I'm not doing anything with my life, and I don't know who the fuck I am or what I'm doing, what I need to be doing. I don't know. I just feel like I'm just standing here and like watching life pass me by and watching everybody else's lives, you know, take off, and I'm just here. And you know, one of the things that really, really, you know, really got me this year, and with being 21 and stuff, is September 3rd, 2016. My grandma died, and you know, I had a therapist. I don't know if we're still in cahoots now, because I've been ignoring her, but you know, she was kind of like, oh, I told her, you know, she was sick, you know, but it was unexpected. And you know, yeah, if you're really, really sick, it's possible that death could happen, but it was unexpected, you know, because I always pictured her dying, you know, in a hospital where we had time to, you know, process everything, and time to like say goodbye and say I love you and say apologies. Just had time, and I always pictured us being there. And everything just happened so fucking fast. So fucking fast. it wasn't expected. My mom had like just talked to her like minutes ago from this happening. My aunt had just saw her like maybe an hour ago before it happened. And you know, it was nothing out of the ordinary, and it just happened. And I'm still grieving over her death, and I'm still also dealing with like the guilt of feeling like I wasn't there for her as much as I needed to be, as much as I should have been, and feeling like I failed her in some type of way. And I never got a chance to even tell her I was sorry for things that I may have done, or I didn't have the chance to say I love you one more time. It just happened. And that day, you know, fortunately for me right now, it doesn't play as much in my head, but before it was playing so much in my head, and it was somewhat traumatizing because after like we went over there to her house where she was still lying there dead. Like the whole day just plays in my head. I couldn't sleep for a long time. I felt guilty. I felt sad. I felt like, damn, I wasted time. And I owed her so much more than what I feel like I gave her. Because, you know, she raised me, my sister. And I just feel like I could have did so much more, and I could have been there so much more, but I feel like I was just so selfish, and I wasted time, and there's no going back. And I'm still kind of like in shock, like kind of like, oh no, that didn't happen. Like it doesn't seem real. None of it seems real still. Like it happened, but it still doesn't feel real, and there's nothing I can do to go back. I can't change anything, and I can't change the things I've said. I can't go back and say, oh, I love you, or go see her more like I should have. I can't go back, and unfortunately that's life. And even with that happening, I already was getting so much more aware of death and things, but it just made me even more afraid and making me scared of what's going to happen to family members and friends, and to me. Like I constantly feel like I'm running from death, and like there's nothing I can do to stop it. And sometimes I feel like, ooh, if I'm here like around my family, and you know, like as long as I'm here in front of them and I'm around them, that I can stop something. And as irrational as that sounds, that's what kind of goes in my mind. And I have like this obsession with death, and I've had this obsession of death probably since elementary, or well, I would say probably around about middle school age, when I started seeing all these things happening. And I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's something that I should talk with a therapist about. So I'm not gonna, you know, do that with y'all. So I guess something that you can get out of all that I just said is I'm really, really scared of life, and I feel so stuck and lost. That was 2016. This is still 2016 as I'm speaking. I just feel so stuck and scared and lost and unhappy. I feel like all of those words describe how I felt and how I'm feeling today. I got one job as a photographer, stayed there for 2 months, got a seasonal job afterwards, and then I've been kind of out of commission after all that time. I still have one job, but it's not a stable job, but it's something. I'm not in school right now, and wasn't in school. What else? Oh, the 2 dudes that I mess with, and also the on and off relationship that I have with an ex. What else? Oh, dealing with depression and anxiety, and having plenty of suicidal thoughts, and also dealing with the death of my grandmother. That was 2016 for me, and that was the age of 21. Now I am age 22, and 2017, if I post this video on December 31st, will be tomorrow. Did I say 2017? Hopefully I said that right. But yeah, it will be here tomorrow. So what do I want moving forward in life? Hopefully being 22 and, you know, 2017, one of the things that I do want to do is I want to get back into school and hopefully major in something like graphic design or web technology. So hopefully I'll be doing that. I hope to not limit myself as much and to risk more and, well, take more risk. And I hope that I find some type of stability, and I find some sort of happiness, and I hope that I have a job that I can rely on. I hope that I become a little bit more sure about myself and sure about where I'm going and where I'm headed. I hope that I am able to find myself, you know, with people who care about me, who care about my well-being, who I can be myself with and hang out with, and we can both be each other's, well, we can all be each other's rock when we need to be. I hope that I'm able to grow as an individual and, you know, figure out who I am. I hope I accomplish way more than what I'm even thinking about accomplishing. I just hope that being 22 and going into 2017 that I am able to, you know, come out of it, you know, with a brighter, a more positive outlook on life. Because right now, girl, if I could have had a talk with God before I came down here, it would have went something like this.
My child,
Yes, my God?
I have a job for you to fulfill on earth.
You got jokes. I always knew you were a jokester, God.
There are no jokes, my child.
See, I don't really think I'm fit for that. You know, I think I'll just stay up here where it's like, it's all cool, you know? Because if I knew life was this fucking hard, I wouldn't be here. But now that I'm here, I don't want to kill myself. I want to grow, and I want to do so many great things with my life, and I want to be here for a very long time. And I really just, at the end of the day, something that I haven't been doing, I just want to live. I want to live life, and I want to explore and experience so many things and accomplish so many things. So that's what Jaleesa Hicks is trying to do now, being 22 and, you know, going into 2017. I don't want to focus so much on everybody else's, you know, accomplishments or their happiness or what they have and what I don't have and what they're doing and what I'm not doing or how fast they're moving in life. I really want to stay focused on me, and I want to see myself happy, or at least a lot closer to it than I am today. There's not really much else I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if it was a waste of my time to film this video, but for anybody who cares, or for anybody who has ever felt like this, I hope that I was able to make somebody feel like they wasn't alone, and I hope it's helped in some type of way. And I mean, even if it didn't, I hope that you enjoyed the video either way. I know I'm like all over the place, but hi, my name's Jaleesa. Welcome to my world. But I apologize for being all over the place, but I really hope this video wasn't just in vain. But even if no one watches it, you know, it's something for me to look back on. So this is your girl, Lisa Shay. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to leave comments, share the video around, and subscribe. And your girl will see you later.